for my birthday, I got a sonic hair toothbrush, and so for the first time I'm alive, I actually, it changed it. Someone said it'll change your life, and it certainly does. I don't know if it's not the electric toothbrush. That's the old-fashioned thing that just made a whole lot of noise, and it actually brushed incorrectly. It went that back and forth way. This is a sonic, which I think makes the boom. It's not as loud as that, but it's just a quiet little, and it's very delicate. It's just you put a tiny little dab of toothpaste, and it just goes as long, and it automatically turns off. It knows how long to go, and it's 2 minutes, and then it just is tiny, tiny touch in the teeth, barely touching them. And I used to make fun of that. I thought, you know, how lazy do you have to be to just hold something like that? You know, I thought that was the laziest thing in the world, second to the Lazy Susan. And because that has the word lazy in it. So that is the laziest thing, the Lazy Susan. But the toothbrush, it brushes your teeth for you, and it's a miracle of modern science. That and the Hairdini. And because that is, if you need to make a French braid really quickly, it's a quick little thing, and you put it in, and immediately you've got a French braid. And but I used to do it wrong. I didn't know. I was scrubbing like crazy the old-fashioned way with a stick and leaves, and I can't believe now that I see how we're supposed to brush that I have any gums or teeth left. Because we all have learned wrong. I brushed back and forth like that, up and down, which is wrong. It's incorrect. You're brushing your gums away when you go up like that and down like that. You're going to be nothing left but huge teeth like that. And because then when you learn as a child, you know, they're teaching you, and I was little tiny, tiny circles on my little child teeth. And because when you're a child, your teeth are like little tiny niblets, like corn, not the yellow corn, the white corn, little white niblets, so that's what your teeth are. Like some people learn to tie their shoes wrong. Have you noticed, if you ever watch, some people spend a lot of energy doing all kinds of weird things instead of just the simple way. I mean, sometimes you look down, there's a doctor or a lawyer, and you look down and it's like they're making balloon animals down there. And they have to do the little rhyme, and the rabbit goes through the hole, and swoop the loop. But now, though, we're learning all the right ways to do things. Thanks to Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. That shows we're learning it all. We have been shaving wrong for centuries. We had no idea that we were, you know, and it's so hard because men have been shaving in the same direction, and it's hard for them to retrain their brain to go with the grain. Hey, that rhymes. That's how they can remember it. Retrain the brain to go with the grain. Because I shave still, I don't shave my face, my neck. And when I shave, but that's, you know, there should be a queer eye for some women sometimes too, because there's sometimes some makeup people need some help with the makeup applications. You know, some people learn at a certain time in their life that works for them, and that just stays forever, you know. Or some people don't, you know, even the perfume thing, you don't really know the correct way to, you know, you've seen the movies where you dab a tiny bit there and you rub it together and then there's a little bit there, or you spray it and you walk into it. But some people are just spraying it all over themselves, and there should be a little rhyme to help those women, like too much perfume will make you leave the room, you know. Only a wench is drenched in stench, something like that, you know.